for Jazz.
Jasmine, just the season that you had really came on strong in ACC play, and especially in the NCAA tournament. Just kind of talk about your growth throughout this year.
My growth, I would say just the coaches and all my teammates, they really fed me a lot of confidence and they showed a lot of belief in me, and I feel like that just showed up. It grew throughout the season, especially when I began starting, and then my confidence just grew more and more each game really, and it allowed me to play a lot free and just go out there and just play the game.
What do you expect from, everyone's already thinking ahead, it's early, but next year's team, you had the opportunity and the experience of playing in the Elite Eight. How do you think that'll help you, and how do you see this team going forward with the returning players?
Yeah, I see us making another run. I feel like now we have the experience, and it's our turn to step up. Now that we lost Jasmyne and Lola and the other seniors, Carla. So I feel like now it's just we have to play a bigger role than we did last year, and I feel like we're ready to do that. And we're also gonna bring in some other good pieces to help us, and put a great team together and make another run.
How different is it, now with the transfer portal? It used to be that you kind of knew who was coming back every year, and all of a sudden now every team, there's thousands of people in the transfer portal now, and every team looks very different, or at least a few pieces different from one year to the next. How is that as a player to get people to mesh and everything together when there's so many moving parts each year?
Yeah, you never really know. The transfer portal is insane, and you can leave and join a different team. But I feel like you just gotta, whoever comes, you just have to learn how to play with them and get close with them and do the best you can. So I'm excited to see who we get and start working.
There you go.
Did something click for you in the tournament? Because you had an amazing tournament run. It seemed like there were moments in the game where you just decided to kind of take opportunities that were there. Can you just describe your tournament run?
Honestly, I don't it was just crazy. I feel like I said, confidence, reassurance from everyone around me, and I feel like it was just I wanted to win. I wanted to continue making history and make it as far as we could. So I think that I just put that on my head. Go out there and play the best that I can, and especially on such a big stage. Everyone was watching our game, so I wanted to do great for myself, but also for the team as well.
Can you talk about how that run helped just build your fan base? The fan base had already been growing this season, but what do you think it did as far as raising the profile of your program nationally and also locally?
Yeah, it definitely did a lot. I feel like Miami women's basketball is definitely on the map now. Everyone knows who we are, and that we can play with any team. Once we all, when we all show up, we can play with any team. And also just the community support and everyone's, rallying behind us as well, and telling us congratulations, and we're getting a lot of recognition. So it means a lot to, see everybody supporting us.
Do you see that being big in recruiting too? That everyone watched you guys beat Indiana on their home floor, watched you guys Elite Eight. What does that do for recruiting and getting new players to come in?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be really good. Now that other people know that we're a great program, we have great players and coaches. So I think that will be good. That we'll be able to get great recruits because we made it to the Elite Eight, and they see that we're a good team, so they'll want to come here.
Jasmine, you're from Jacksonville. Jaleeda's from Pompano. Can you just describe the overall talent level in Florida in the high school ranks, and do you think it's underrated?
Yeah, Jaleeda's my girl. That's my Florida girl, and Florida's definitely underrated for talent. But there's a lot of talent in Florida. There's a lot of talent. Hence me and Jalea, but also other girls as well from Florida who play. There's girls from Florida who play in other Power 5 conferences, big schools. So Florida is definitely a talented state for women's basketball.
All right, thank you, Jess.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Thanks.
Thank you.